Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
On first down, Wentz. Dancing to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady eluding the pressure right. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run with Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 24.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Brady going to throw. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Mark 22, Mark 22. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Not here. Regular.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first. Down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Buccaneers 7, Eagles nothing.
We never know just when it's our time and legends are gone. We all know rise before they go. Look, they got toast. So give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was a blessed with no one who fell. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex. They told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
Wait, that line 20. Mark 47. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 47's the mark, boy. 47. Check.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 39 yards there, a big one.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Being chased out left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
22. We own it. We own it. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. 72. Mike 22, Mike 72.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Check 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark. Got you. I got you, sir. I got you, sir. Check 37. Check 37.
They'll go with a big bank for it, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Sanders. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. Taking it about the 36. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
46-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Mark 22, Mark 22. I'm here all day. Switch. Watch out.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Mark 22.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
49, guys. Mike. 50.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones.
Ronald Jones.
And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And 6.
From the gun, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Complete to Miles Sanders. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Wentz going to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Again, it's Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. 51 yards. There the Eagles are back within a score.
The kick is
and he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 10, Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch 36. 36 to
Here's Brady. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Regular.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Succop's kick is good. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now, I guarantee you, he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Again, the ball carrier, Nate Gary on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And Succop will put this one right through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Steps away to his left. He'll fire it deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your 10th
anyone.
born.
It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the 7-yard line.
52's the mark, boys. 52. Too little, cut.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that's incomplete.
Brady's pass thrown away and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Watch 36. 36 the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Sugar. 36. Live. 36. I'm on. Watch 36. 36 the mic. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
From the gun, it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey there to make the grab. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Makes this score Buccaneers 16. Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
1-yard line.
Check, 47. We'll hold this. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
shotgun now for Brady. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And Jones has it over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check safety, check safety. Mike 22 is coming, 22's coming. Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. It's south, baby, that's baby south. Shoot! Grip! Check your hot read. Hey, Alabama.
On first down, Jones. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 18-yard line.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Mike 22 is coming, 22's coming. Mike. Here we go. Slam. Mike 22. Bring it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Alabama, 380. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 49, check 49. Alert 3. Check nickel. He's crashed.
Again, it's Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Mike 22 is coming, 22's coming.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Brady on the bootleg. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Wentz. His short throw caught by Goddard.
Wentz's pass.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Wentz now on 1st down. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now, Wentz again. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
3 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From the red zone now, Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot.
That's caught at the 25. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. He ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They'll run it with Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And 7 at the 43-yard line.
Brady going to throw here. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught inside the 20.